guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do a tutorial on this look. If you're interested in seeing how I achieved this half cut crease, I guess is what the beauty world's calling it, eye look, then keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, the one side of my eye is already, the brows is already done, and the base is laid, which is just soft ochre paint pot by MAC. And so I'm just gonna go over that base with a big brush, a big fluffy brush. This is from Crown Brush. I don't remember what number it is, and it's rubbed off from all the love. So I'm just gonna go over the base and set it with Blanc type by MAC, just to make blending easier. Next I'm going to go in with this Luxie 205, which is a tapered blending brush. It's a really big fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into MAC Chrome Yellow, like just a little. I can build it up. And I'm keeping it really high above my crease. This look is really all about the gradient down, so you have a lot of colors to fit into a small space. So the yellow, which is the first color, needs to be quite a bit up higher. My own crease is like right here. It's pretty small. So I'm putting the yellow all over the upper area, not even getting close to my actual crease. And then I'm building the intensity of that yellow. Make sure to go all the way into this inner corner here, because the whole point of the look is to be able to cut from that inner corner. So if you don't have enough pigment going on in that corner, then it's going to be kind of anticlimactic when you do cut the crease. Round brick, same brush. And start building the intensity of that fade. Next I'm going in with a smaller ponytail brush so I can get a little more precise. And I'm just gonna build it up some more, a bit closer to the crease. I'm not looking for that fluffy all over color anymore. I have that base set down now. Next I'm going in with red ochre from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. That's this color here. And at this point, you're not dragging it up high anymore. You're doing it right into your natural crease, just above your natural crease. And you're doing windshield wiper motions, like that, in order to blend and deposit at the same time. It's a lot easier to deposit the color while you're blending like this, little circular motions and back and forth, as opposed to laying the color down with a packing brush and then trying to blend it out. So next I'm going in with a little angled shader here, and I'm just packing it on the outer corner a bit. And I'm going to take that shade as well and drag it into the lash line. Red brick, the second transition I used, and blend that down and through as well. And then also, same brush, I'm using more of that chrome yellow. And blending the edges of all of that. Once you have this C shape that you're looking for that has the blend of the three colors, you can go in with a smaller brush like this. This is a MAC 272 brush, and I'm going to take the same color that I put as a highlight on my cheek, which is Helia from the Aurora palette. It's a green shade. And I'm gonna put that under my eyebrow. And I'm also going to take the same highlight shade on a Morphe M438 brush, like that, and take Helia as well, and bring it up higher than I usually would, into that chrome yellow a bit. This gives the look a bit more of an editorial vibe. We're not going for wearable today anyway, so we might as well blend that through with the highlights so the whole look is interesting. This is a Joe Fresh square concealer brush, and I'm gonna go in with IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in light on the back of my hand. Get the concealer brush saturated on both sides. And do my very best to line it up with the other side. This is the toughest part, to cut the crease here. So one tip I can give you is start lower than you think it needs to be, so that when you do cut in, if you have to fix it a little, you don't end up going so high that it doesn't match the other side. The same thing can be said for your first side. Start a little bit lower so that when you're fixing those edges, you don't end up all the way into your eyebrow. And you're just sketching it. Obviously, it's okay if the underneath part doesn't look perfect because we're going to be dragging the color all the way down there as well. So you're going to pull it over to about there, and then go in with the rest of the color, the concealer color, and blank out that space. Like that. Once you have the line laid down, it's alright to pull your skin and stretch a little bit to get in those little crevices, to make sure that the line is clean. You don't want to do that when you're first sketching the line though, because if you are pulling your skin like right here, you'll distort the shape. So you need to sketch the shape with your eye pretty well in its natural resting state, or else when you let go of your skin, it will drop into a shape that doesn't look the way you wanted it to. It'll look distorted. So you want to go in with that same shadow that we did on the whole lid in the first place, which was Blanc type by MAC. But this time you want a brush that's a little bit more stiff so that you can get into those spaces without it throwing powder everywhere. And this one's a definer shadow brush from Joe Fresh. If you've never tried Joe Fresh, it's a really affordable line that's in Shoppers and also I think it started in Zara's and Loblaws too. And the makeup is really good for the price point. I use it all the time actually, and the brushes are shockingly good. As I've mentioned, I've used a couple already in this tutorial, and I keep a couple even in my professional kit. So now I'm going to go in there with the Blanc type and set the concealer. Just hugging up against that line that we made. You can see here that I have just a tiny bit that came up onto my already established line, but because it doesn't have the concealer base, it's relatively easy to just buff off and get your shape back. Okay, so once you have the Blanc type laid down, you're going to want to go back in, starting with your red ochre, and start blending out the edge. The yellow you can be more generous with. I know for me, I stopped with the yellow at the center of my pupil. So I want to do the same thing here, but you can be more generous with the yellow because it will blend more into the Blanc type without interrupting your cut crease too much. And you're going to want to pull it on top of those shades you just laid as well, just to blend everything through. Go back in with the fluffy blending brush with no product on it and just scrub a little bit so that any excess dust from laying those newer colors is flicked away. Okay, so at this point I'm happy with the way that the cut crease itself looks. So I'm gonna go in with my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof liner, and I'm going to sketch in corners so that it's a little sharper, just so that it follows that line a little bit more, mimics it a little bit more. You can see on this side I've done that so that when you're looking at it from the side, the two lines are the same. Next I'm going to go in with the Stila Stay All Day as well and line the lid. I don't want to do a winged out liner just because I want the focus of this look to be the half cut crease in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and line the rest of my eye, pop on some lashes, and I'll be right back. So thanks for watching, and thanks for coming back to my channel, and thanks for being here, because the more videos I film, the more I like filming and the more I get comfortable talking. So I'm gonna try and do 2 videos a week, and if you guys have anything that you want to see, leave me a comment or send me a message and I'd love to get to that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.